Welcome to BlueBoxPHP tutorial series. In this tutorial we're going to be looking at the Divbox item link types. So the first thing we'll do is load our demonstration project. And if we select the index page and build it, we can see we just have two tables in this project, a customers table and an orders table, and the orders table has a filter for the customer reference. So if we select, we can see that this filter box just filters for any customer reference. So these are all the orders for customer CR1002. And the link between the two tables obviously is the customer reference field. Okay, so if we look at our page content, we have two data boxes in it, customers and an orders data box. If we look at the customers data box, we have all the items here. The link item editor only works for items of type text, not of type image. All these are items of type text. The customer reference name, address and credit limit. If we just select customer reference and edit it, we see it brings up the link editor. The default setting is not a link type, so it's just displayed as normal text. And we can say whether it's a master child link, so it's a link to an external page, whether it's a URL. We can say whether it's an email address that we want to open a mail to, or we can say whether it's a file type, say a .zip file that we want to as a download file type. The master link is only available to database column types, as in it's not available if you've created a user item. If you can create a user item that builds a page link, an email address or a file download, but you can't build a user item that you can display as a master link. So the item we're going to demonstrate is the master link item. So we select master link, and that then gives us additional options. The first option is which is the actual child box, and the child box is going to be the orders box, which is already selected. Or we can select any of our table data boxes. We have the orders box, and the child is also going to be the customer reference, which is the field that we're going to create the link for. We select OK. If we now rebuild the index page, we can see the custom reference has now been turned into links, and this link is attached to this filter. So if we select J Martin as the customer reference, we can see that only this customer's orders are shown. If we select Michael Green's, we can see that Michael Green's orders are now filtered. Now the other way we can display this data, as well as being in actually filtering an individual table, an additional table, we can actually bring the filtered information and overlay it on the customers table. We do that again by editing our customer reference item. So this is our customers box, customer reference item, and we just want to select display as overlay. Okay, rebuild the index page, and now when we select Michael Green's customer reference, we now get the information as an overlay underneath his record, and just click it off the box, just removes it. And if we now look at J Martin's, so we get Jane's orders, and if we have somebody with no orders, then no data is found. If we look at Michael Green's orders again, we can see there's a few things that we might want to do. We don't want to display the ID field or the coupon field, and maybe we want to move the customer reference as the first field in the table display. And we can do that just by going to the orders table data box, and we can select not to display the ID, not to display the coupon, and we'll move the customer reference to the first field to be displayed. And if we now rebuild, okay, so just as we expected. The final thing we can do also is to change the size of the child display, the overlay display. If we go to our customers and select the data box, we can change the master child height to 400, rebuild the page. We can also have a full size display, and if we go back to the data box, customers data box editor, change it to 120, rebuild the page, we can now see we have a very short display. Okay, so that concludes this tutorial on the Divbox and the text item types.